she looking matte. She's looking good. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bree. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. So we are going to be testing out some new makeup products. So if you saw my previous video, you saw that I did a haul for the Sephora sale, and I also picked up some products from Ulta. So of course I wanted to show you all what those products look like, how they go on the skin, hopefully do like a little bit of a wear test for you all that good stuff. So before we get started, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Comment down below your thoughts on the new makeup products if you plan on trying them, or if you have tried them, what your thoughts on them are. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this video, all the good stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I'm trying not to be too chatty in this video. Hopefully it's not going to be too long and whatnot, but I'm trying to get to, I've already discussed these products. So if you want just like my first initial impressions on like what the product is, all that good stuff, check out those previous videos. But first we're going in with the Glow recipe, and this is their strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops. So you can use these as a part of your normal skincare routine, or you can use them before, like as a makeup setting primer. You do have to kind of shake it out a little bit to get the product towards the bottom, but this is the consistency. And I'm going to let this set for a little bit so it gets absorbed into the skin. So for an all-over face primer, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. one. I haven't featured on my channel, so it is fairly new, and I'm sure you've heard many things about this one. This is their Power Grip Primer. It's got 4% niacinamide, which is really good if you have oily skin. I've been using this for a little bit of time now, and I really do like it, and it is affordable, and it is supposed to be the dupe to the Milk Hydro Grip, so definitely get your hands on it. And this is the consistency of this one. So something I've been doing after I have gotten all the primers on my face is to go in with a setting spray. So setting sprays kind of switch up a little bit, but of course just wanted to share this technique. And I'm going in with Urban Decay. This is their all-nighter vitamin C, cactus flower water, long-lasting makeup setting spray. So definitely a lot of words, but just kind of put this over before getting started. All right, so as you can see, we're starting off with a pretty good base. I feel like the Blur Drops do a good job of, it's not gonna like completely, I feel like, eliminate your pores. It may for some if your pores are smaller, but I feel like I have pretty decently sized pores, so I feel like they are kind of hidden a little bit. I did go in with a powder all over my face. If you are new to my channel, I do that before I go in with foundation, so that's why my skin complexion may have changed a little bit since the last clip, but I feel like it does a pretty decent job. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows and come back for the eye look. All right, so eyebrows are done, and then of course I went ahead and prepped my eyes off camera. I apologize, I'm filming and during the day, of course, and somebody is mowing their lawn, so if you hear that, my apologies. But I got a new eyeshadow palette, and this is by Sephora Collection, and this is their Destinations palette. Super pretty shades. I feel like they offer some really good neutrals. The one like pop of color with the turquoise. Excuse my nails, they're not done yet. But yeah, so as you can see, I've kind of played with it a little bit, but of course I have to show y'all on camera, so let's get into it. So first off, I'm going to go into, sorry y'all, I don't know if I can flip this over. Oh yeah, I can. I'm going to go into this, no, I'm going to go in this shade first. So none of these have names, by the way, but yeah, I'm going to tap into this one first. Next up, I'm going to go in the shimmer shade, which is like this pink one right over here. kind of bring it all home, I'm going to be going in with like this chocolate shade right over here. So next up, get into some new foundation. So this is the KVD Beauty Good Apple Full Coverage Serum Foundation. Got mine in the shade Tan 74. I did end up going into Sephora to make sure that this was the right shade. I will say after it kind of like settled into the skin, it was a smidge light, but we matched my skin here. And of course, you know, when you go into Sephora, sometimes it's not the best shade match, but I feel like it works, especially once I add in like a little bit of like the bronzer and contour and all that good stuff. I feel like it does work, but the way my skin looks now and what it's about to look like, it might be a little bit off, but it doesn't look terrible basically. So let's get into it. Foundation is blended. I feel like it's looking good. It does look, I don't know, I got on like, you know, studio lights and of course this light and stuff like that. So I don't know. I feel like the first time I used it, it looked a little bit lighter, but today I feel like it's working. So we're good. So next up, got a concealer. So if you did watch my previous video, I featured the Milk, their new Flex Concealer. Is it the Flex Concealer? I'll pop up a picture on the screen of what the actual name is. So I did get that one. Unfortunately, I got it in the wrong shade. So, and then when I did kind of use it, it kind of gave a little bit watery. Like it blended out really good and it didn't look bad. And you know what? I think that's why my foundation, when I used this one the first time, I used that super bright concealer. So that's probably why my skin wasn't looking its finest, but whatever. So when I went back to go exchange it for a darker shade, I still just wasn't feeling the consistency of the concealer personally. I feel like it would have worked, but I decided to get my hands on the Dior one. This one I've had saved for a while and they do retail for the same price. But this is the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer and I got mine in the shade 5W. So fingers crossed it works. So super pretty packaging. Love it. It's kind of like a little open, so it definitely is not full. It wasn't used, so I hope it wasn't. So yes, let's give it a twirl. Ooh, is this like a paintbrush? Yeah, it looks kind of like a paintbrush on here. Interesting. I don't know, y'all. And of course, the Sephora sale is over. Cause yeah, this is definitely more of like my skin tone. We'll see how it goes, but no. And I hate that I'm making a mess. First of all, I hate that I opened it and used it. I should have gotten shade match because that day the store was just crazy. So yeah, this would be good if I am like what's the word, kind of like using this to truly conceal before I go in with like a highlight, but I usually don't conceal, I usually just highlight, so we'll see. I did get a new bronzer. Face just gonna be warm today. I probably could have gone down a shade in this one, but it's fine, it works. This is the NARS, their bronzing cream, so I got mine in the shade Laguna 5. I probably could have done 4 because this one's like a true, like kind of like a dark brown. I feel like I could have gone maybe 1 shade down to make it just to kind of warm up the skin and not necessarily contour. So it works. I'm gonna put this on while this is setting. Also, I forgot to mention, if I'm not like talking using a product because it's an old product, basically, and I say old lightly, but yeah, it's no point in me talking about it because I'm pretty sure it has been featured on my channel. But I did get a new blush finally, and it's the Juvia's Place. I do plan on doing like a full face of Juvia's Place products here soon, but I did want to go ahead and highlight this one. So these are some really pretty pink shades. I did use that Rare Beauty one earlier. This is the liquid blush, and this is in the shade Happy. But I feel like it works with this one. So this is the blush volume 4 for Juvia's Place. More Juvia's Place. I did get my hands on the I Am Magic Powder Foundation, and this is in the shade Zaria, which is Tan 2. I have used this, and it looks really good. So this is what the product looks like. I think it has, oh yeah, it has a mirror just covered up right now. All right, so the skin is looking good. I feel like everything flows well together. I like this Dior concealer, but I like something a little bit more brighter. So y'all comment down below, let me know, should I keep it or should I just go swap it out for something brighter? Because yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not getting that bright under eye that I like. I don't know. I mean, it looks good. So yeah, but it's a very good concealer, I will say that. But time to set. So finally got in the mail. So this is the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Matte Setting Spray. Cannot talk. So I heard that this is the oily girl's dream for the summer. Now I have used this. I've been getting really oily in my nose, which I've mentioned before. So yeah, so this one is kind of hard to say. I need to really like test it out, but it didn't do bad. I will say that I was not like a greasy mess by the end of the day, but I was still kind of oily. So yeah, so just kind of a little disclaimer. And I must say the sprayer on here is really, really good. So if you like Milk makeup products, definitely try it out. So I don't know if you can tell a difference. I do have like one little spot here, but the face is looking matte. I will say that. I feel like I had like a hint of a shine right before I sprayed it. And then right now, just let me blot out some of these little wet spots. I feel like the face, she's looking matte. She's looking good. All right, y'all, so we're wrapping things up. My eyeliner got a little long. I usually don't, I try not to go out this far with my mascara, but it doesn't look bad. It still look cute. I probably do need to touch up my eyebrows just a little bit, but I did get a new mascara. This was during the Ulta, their big sale. What's the name of that sale? Yeah, I posted about it, so y'all know which sale I'm talking about. Anyways, I got my hands on the Lancome Idole Lash, and this is in, I think it's like, what, black something. Well, it doesn't have it. Number 1, but yeah, it's black. Okay, y'all, to wrap things up, I did get some new lip products. This is by the Sephora collection. So I did get this lip pencil. This is a Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the shade 17, which is Molasses. Now I'm going to top it with another Sephora collection lip product, and this is their Cream Lip Stain in the shade 119, which I believe is Bubble Bath, is the actual name of the shade, but it's number 119. Did I say 116? Oh, my bad. 119. So I could leave it like this, but I just need a little bit of gloss or something. So I'm going to take this little Fenty Beauty. It's not new, but this is the Baby Brute Gloss Bomb. All right, y'all, so this is the final look. Let me know what y'all think. And of course, I turned off my makeup light, but I do still have my studio lights. It is supposed to rain here in Dallas today, so unfortunately the clouds are coming in and stuff, so it might be a little bit darker, but I feel like she looks cute. I love the lip color. I feel like this is just a super pretty, like, glam spring look, basically. And it's not, for some, this might be over the top, but for me, I feel like this is just perfect. I can rock this in any way, shape, or form, all the things. So I'm really loving all of the new makeup products. I'm just like looking at myself. I do feel like my pores are somewhat blurred out. I will say I was expecting maybe just a little bit more, and it may be how I applied the products personally. It does say to use it after a moisturizer. And yeah, no, use this last step of your skincare routine. So I do use sunscreen, so I don't know if that has an effect on it, but you can also use this as a pore treatment. So I may try to do that, and then you follow it with a moisturizer. So maybe doing this after my normal serum, put that on, and then moisturizer on the days that I know I'm going to be wearing makeup, to see if that kind of like makes a difference in all the things. So yeah, but I really do love how this look came out. Comment down below your thoughts on it and the thoughts on the products, if I should switch out that Dior concealer or just go get the shade that's lighter so I can conceal and highlight at the same time. But overall, I really do like the concealer though. But thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. We're almost at 500, which I told y'all I was going to do a little giveaway for 500 subscribers. So make sure you share this video, tell all your friends about me. I would love to have them. Tell them to come on over, become a BFF. But yeah, I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.
All right, y'all, so it's much later in the day. It's actually about 6 hours later since I have completed my face. So I just wanted to show y'all really quick of what the makeup is looking like. And I feel like it looks really good. Of course, I do have some shine on my nose for the most part. But when I tell you everything else is like matte, I have not touched up. I have not touched my face or anything. This is what it's looking like 6 hours later. So it does look really good. You know what, under eye isn't, sorry, I got my mirror in front of me right here, but under eye isn't like creasing or anything like how it usually does. I feel like the makeup is still sitting. Granted, I have not been anywhere. I did go outside for like maybe a minute earlier and stuff like that. So I am kind of curious how it'll do in the elements. But just for me being at home, snacking, drinking, everything, of course, my lipstick is kind of still there, not really, but I would say she's looking really good. So definitely get the KVD Beauty, the Good Apple Serum Foundation, and then also the Dior Concealer. I might stick with it, y'all, just because it's not too dark, basically. I feel like I don't need a bright under eye, and plus I could add in a little bit more powder to brighten it up. But yeah, this is the check-in.